consensus, Pat. And I mean, we're working in silos here, right? Let's stick to our core competencies. Core competency is what this company's all about. And I'll give you a heads up when it's not there.
And that's exactly what the Michaelis Corporation does. And Richard Michaelis joins us on the program.
Good morning, Pat. Good morning, Denny. How controversial are we going to get today?
Well, we've
got to move the needle, Richard. We've got to move the needle.
If you just never leave the office, all these problems go away.
There you go. See?
So what's the sweet spot?
You have limited access.
What's the sweet spot of the multitasking individuals at Michaelis? Oh, boy.
I just want to know if today we can talk about IU Purdue basketball and who's going to win, and if you can predict that.
No, I want to talk about mission-critical stuff, Richard.
All right, close that window.
More controversy.
Close that window, please. Do you think Knight's going to show up at the game?
I do. I think he and Katie are probably going to show up for the Pacer game 100%, but, yeah, I do think he's going to show up today. So it should be crazy down there.
Yeah. You know what changed with Bob Knight? Because, is it just, as we get older and you kind of some of that anger goes away? Because it was just 2 or 3 years ago that he said he would never step foot in the.
Yeah, I hope that's exactly it. That is, time heals all wounds, and it's time for him to go back to Assembly Hall, and it's time for them to name it after the man. So
yeah.
I like that. Oh, that's a great idea. I mean, it's going to be like Julius Caesar and Mark Anthony walking into that building with those two guys. I mean, it'll be a neat event.
Yeah,
what better timing? I mean, those guys battled each other for years,
right?
And respected each other. So yeah, there was a great. Yeah,
I sent that suggestion because Denny, we talked at the last break about that very thing, and I sent it to Don Fisher, but he's got limited access right now to his email, so he may or may not respond.
By the way, thanks for lunch yesterday. Your firm, station served as lunch, and it was wonderful. So
did you see the bear, Richard?
Who was that?
I don't know, but he's handsome, and he's taller than Pat too.
Yeah,
he's a blonde.
No, we did a little. I just did a little thing just to say thank you to Michaelis because you've been such a great support of the show, and obviously I'm a customer, and obviously that part of my life, even though it was 5 years ago, that hasn't really gone away. When you have a major fire, that's kind of something that sticks with you. But that I wanted to do a little tribute that you guys could see, and as I was doing it, there was a 6-foot tall bear that we use, and we had it in for.
It was taller than 6 foot because you're 6
that's
foot.
Right.
I mean, it had to be.
And it was we were doing an outpatient surgery on it. It needed an audio jack fixed. And I thought, you know what? Let's just do this, and we called it Denny. Yeah. He's been like this all week. So,
and the timing was perfect because the head would move every time you had mentioned it. Well done.
This is my life.
Well, Richard, I know that when people call 844-FIX-INDY, they're not going to get a message that says you have limited access. You guys are there 24/7, 365.
Absolutely, and we've been busy with a lot of water and some of the other things we do as far as basement waterproofing and foundation and repair work. So we're busy, but never too busy to help the listeners. So what's that number again?
844-FIX-INDY. That's 844-FIX-INDY.
We'll run it up the flagpole.
Yeah, we're going to do a deep dive on that number.
Excellent.
Richard?
Remember, never leave the office, and you don't have to have a voicemail message.
Wow, spoken like a true entrepreneur.
Yeah, there you go. Richard, we'll talk to you later. Richard Michaelis, it's the Michaelis Corporation. Construct, renovate, restore.